Shabbat Shalom. All praises, honor, and glorification unto our mighty, marvelous, and wonderful power. Kol Halaimla Alahayinawa Yahweh Bahashim, Yahushai Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, whom rule well, and who are great examples toward younger brethren. Salutations as well as health and wellness unto the hopeful elect of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai scattered across the earth. This is your brother Allah coming to you with another lesson. And the title of this lesson will be Customized Hell. And this lesson will be a landback off of the video that the elder put up, whose channel was entitled GMS Kingdom Minded 144. So Lord willing, this lesson will be a quick hit and straight to the point. And ultimately, Lord willing, the elect of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai be edified. And let's get right into it. And I'll start off at the book of Isaiah, the first chapter. Verse 24. And it reads, Therefore saith the Lord of hosts, the mighty one of Israel, I will ease me of mine adversaries and avenge me of mine enemies. And I will turn my hand upon thee and purely purge away thy dross and take away all thy tin. And just like the elder mentioned, because he brought out that scripture as well, the dross and tin are, ultimately unwanted qualities. You see? And when you take a look at how gold is tried, in order for gold to be brought forth pure, pure gold, it has to be tried through the fire. You see? And that can be applied to us as brethren as well. And not just brethren, sisters too. Right? And, the scriptures go into it, So once again, Isaiah 1 and 5. And it says, And I will turn my hand upon thee and purely purge away thy dross and take away all thy tin. And once again, man, those are unwanted qualities. And unwanted qualities are purged away from us by way of affliction, right? Which is that fire. So that leads me to the book of Zechariah, the 13th chapter. And I'll start at verse 8. And it reads, And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. And that third is talking about the elect, right, which consists of the 144,000 and the rest of the elect, men, women, and children. Verse 9, And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, It is my people, and they shall say, The Lord is my power. And in regards to the title, we each have our individual customized hell, pursuant to our day-to-day life, We each have our individual things that we go through, And a lot of the circumstances are present, as a purification, or as purification, In other words, the hell that we go through is present, and plays part in purging away the unwanted qualities that we have. You see? Right, so next let me get Ecclesiasticus, the 2nd chapter, and I'll start at the first verse. it says, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. And here's the point. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. See, and let's get the definition of that word acceptable. And it says able to be agreed on, suitable, right? Able to be tolerated or allowed. So ultimately, the men that are ordained to be accepted of the Lord, or in order to be accepted of the Lord, rather, you have to be, tried in the fire. Just like in order for gold to be accepted as pure gold, it has to be tried through the fire. Right? Those unwanted qualities have to be purged out. And it's the same thing in regards to our walk in the Lord. Right? So this is verse 6. It reads, believe in him and he will help thee. Order thy way aright and trust in him. Right? So next, let me get Job, the 23rd chapter, and verse 10. And it says, but he knoweth the way that I take. When he have tried me, I shall come forth as gold. See? So back to the point, man, we each have our own customized hell. And this is the intel behind it. So let's see, let me get Isaiah 48 and 10. And it says, behold, I have refined thee, but not with silver. I have chosen thee in the furnace of affliction. See? And that's what that fire is a representation of. So now let me get 2nd Esdras, the 16th chapter. And like I said, this will be a quick hit, getting ready to close out. Right, 2nd Esdras chapter 16 and verse 73. And it reads, then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. See? And I want to get this as well in the book of Wisdom of Solomon. I believe it's the 3rd chapter, right? Yep. Starting at verse 1. And it reads, but the souls of the righteous are in the hand of the Most High, and there shall no torment touch them. In the sight of the unwise they seem to die, and their departure is taken for misery, and their going from us to be utter destruction, but they are in peace. And see, that's another thing, man, as a result of, putting on the new man, you become more spiritually minded. And matter of fact, Salakia, let me see. Damn, let me get it. You know what? I know where it is. The book of Romans, 8th chapter, starting at verse 5. And it reads, for they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the Spirit, the things of the Spirit. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. See? So back to what I was saying, as a result of putting on that new man, you become more spiritually minded, and that leadeth unto peace. Verse 7, because the carnal mind is enmity against the Most High, for it is not subject to the law of the Most High, neither indeed can be. So then they that are in the flesh cannot please the Most High. But going back to Wisdom of Solomon, the 3rd chapter, verse I'll read verse 2 again. It reads, "In the sight of the unwise they seem to die, and their departure is taken for misery, and their going from us to be utter destruction, but they are in peace. For though they be punished in the sight of men, yet is their hope full of immortality. And having been a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded. For the Most High proved them and found them worthy for himself." Just like gold has to be proved in order to be brought forth, in that, to that, pure gold condition. Verse 6, "As gold in the furnace hath he tried them, and received them as a burnt offering. And in the time of their visitation they shall shine, and run to and fro like sparks among the stubble. They shall judge the nations, and have dominion over the people, and their Lord shall reign forever. They that put their trust in him shall understand the truth, and such as be faithful in love shall abide with him. For grace and mercy is to his saints, and he hath care for his elect," which the saints are the Israelites, beginning with the elect. See? So that's pretty much the point, man. And, that just shows you why we should embrace our lots, which within our lots, we have our individual customized hells, So that's pretty much the point, So yeah, with that, Lord willing, you were edified. Once again and forever, all praises, honor, and glorification unto our power. Call Halaim La Alahayna wa Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai Ba'ashim Rakakwadash. Salutations as well as health and wellness unto you, since your Akim and few since your Akwat. See you in the next lesson, Lord willing. Wa Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai Babakasha Abababo. Wa Shalom DT soon and stay sharp. And you since your Akim wa Akwat keep pushing. Shalom.